Hello, everyone, and welcome to Wicked Sports. Today is our weekly Tiger review. We talk about how the Tigers did this week and what to look forward into the coming week. And since it's the beginning of the month, what the next month will entitle. They did pretty good this week. They won 4 out of the 6 games, won both their series. So that's pretty good. Positive aspect for the week.
Yeah, they had a good week. It's got to continue this week. I think they need to go 4-2 this week, even though they're playing the Athletics and the Blue Jays. I don't think the Athletics should give them much trouble. In fact, I'm hoping they sweep that series. It's still hard to sweep anybody, but that would help. And like it's going to be a long season, but it's fun. I've been having a lot of fun watching this team, despite the fact that they're in the worst division in baseball.
Yep, 4 games out.
Which is the only reason that they're in the playoff chase, but they are.
Yeah.
So it makes it kind of interesting, and these are all. It's fun to watch the progress of a lot of these players coming about. If they didn't have such pitching problems with the injuries, who knows? They might be in first place in this division. Ryan Green is supposed to come back.
Yeah, I'll go over the injuries as
Riley Green.
Yeah, Riley Green. You keep it saying right. I'll go over the injuries as they at the end of this, so we just have an idea of everybody and what's happening. But yes, they do play the Athletics this week and the Blue Jays, both home series. If you can win both those series, be 4-2. That's a good week. You should sweep the Athletics. They are not a good baseball team at all, but we'll see what ends up happening. That if you sweep them, that makes that Blue Jays series a little bit easier and more manageable on your mindset for what you should be doing for the week. This month is going to have to be the month where you play well to get yourself into August and September, because August, in my opinion, will not be that easy. July will have to be the month where you make that ground so August can be easier. After the Athletics and the Blue Jays, you're going to face Seattle after the All-Star break, Kansas City, San Diego, 1 game against San Francisco, LA Angels, and then the Marlins to finish out the month. So the month ahead does not look like it's going to be difficult. It's not going to be super easy either, but not like it's not manageable to win games.
You got to take advantage of it because, like you said, August is going to be a little tougher. But August, that's kind of, if they get us to August still in this race and they're exciting, that's all I kind of hope for. Give us something to root for till the Lions come on, and that's what I thought. I expected. I didn't expect them to, to compete for a division, but they are because of the division they're in.
Put your money down on them winning. You win.
I think we're going to. I put what's the harm in it?
I mean, the bet on
$50 bet for them to win the division. I mean, you win 3,000. Is that what it is?
Well, let me bring it back up. I know I have the bet right there.
Do that.
For them to, if they sneak into the playoffs, the current bet that's still up there, if they somehow snuck into the playoffs and they went to the World Series and you put a $10 bet down, you would win $3,000 on FanDuel. If you end up picking them to win their division, they are only the 4th best odds currently to win the division. They have plus 3,000 odds. You can put down a $10 bet for that if it would let me, as it doesn't want to fully show me. There we go. A $10 bet for that would warrant you a nice $300.
Ooh.
Right, and it's not improbable.
Ooh, no, it isn't. That's a reasonable bet. I think I'm going to lay down 50. They win the division.
You lay down that 50. You're going to make a nice $1,500. Add that $10 bet to them making the World Series, even though they probably will not. That's an extra $3,000. That's a good payout if that happens. It's not improbable.
Well, I mean, it's pretty improbable, but winning the division isn't, and pretty good payout for that. I just, like I said, I'm interested in seeing, as these players come back. I don't want them rushed back at all because there's no real reason to.
Yeah.
I want, especially, Riley Green. He was doing really well before he got hurt, and we need that. He's one of our big leaders.
So, when it comes to injuries, I don't think most of the people are going to come back until after the All-Star break, which is in a week.
Is smart.
You have Lorenzen going to the All-Star game. Congrats to him. right? He ends up being on the
It's kind
Tigers.
of funny seeing all the
And-
backlash.
And
with
you
that,
get one
but-
guy, but he has not pitched bad for us. It's lately he hasn't been as great, but he also, whenever he pitches, it seems like he gets no offensive help.
Right.
So-
I kind of do agree with the people who are saying that rule that you have to send one from every team is kind of stupid. I mean, if you don't deserve to go, you don't deserve to go. It's the All-Star game, baseball-wise, is the only one that actually resembles a game, an actual game, and actually is fun to watch. I have no reason why the other sports even have All-Star games. They're ridiculous, and
So get the meaning back. Have it mean home field advantage for the
Right.
World Series. That's what I say. But going over the injuries, right? We actually do have two players returning this week. Skubal and Rodriguez are set to return this week. They're going to start Tuesday and Wednesday. So you are getting two of your starters back. Skubal, who hasn't pitched since last August, finally getting his starts in. Fideo and Turnbull are both throwing batting practice. Fideo is going to start a rehab assignment in high A ball, so he might be ready for after the All-Star break. Olsen, he did get X-rays on his knee. They were negative, so he's day-to-day, probably going to miss a start. So after the All-Star break, he'll be back. Green is on a rehab assignment in Toledo along with Padu. So they should be set to potentially be back not too long after the All-Star break is done. Mize has started to throw a bullpen session. Vest is out another week because of All-Star weekend. He did hurt his leg in Texas. He probably won't be back until after All-Star break. And then Boyd is out for the season with Tommy John surgery. So we did lose another pitcher, sadly, to the injury bug.
yeah, I think, like I said, we've been really hit hard. It's for a team like ours who really can't afford to lose anybody too significant. We've been hit pretty bad, and we're still in it. I mean, this is a really hard playing bunch of guys. I mean, even if they suck,
Yes.
I don't.
They're not going to be. If they make the playoffs, they're probably going to get smoked. But anything can happen, right?
Yeah.
And it's always weird. Out of the years under Hinch, you've been a second half team. You've always done better in the second half.
Getting to the playoffs would be akin to almost a World Series at this point for this team, for this city. To have the Tigers make the playoffs, that would be like almost as good as winning a series. Almost.
Yes. And
like I said,
it's positivity. You're going to have a lot more hope and positivity, which will be good.
That's fun.
And
it made the
necessarily,
summer fun.
We're going to see where we're at the end of this month because the trade deadline is August 1st. They could be buyers at the deadline if they feel they can make the playoffs and win the division.
That's right.
So they might actually be trying to be buyers instead of sellers,
which
would be interesting.
Trout, man.
All right.
Let's get him.
Let's get him. Let's see how that works out.
Hey, he's got that other guy over there taking up all the money. He's going to be a $750 million contract, probably.
Good luck getting anybody
maybe
to
the
agree
Angels
to a
can't
trade
afford
here.
him. We can get Mike Trout. Let's go fishing.
You're not going to get nobody to come here.
Maybe they'll trade him.
You ain't going to get nobody to come here, okay? But with that being said, right, if you like what you see, leave a like, comment, subscribe, do all that fun stuff, share the video around. And until next time, I hope to see everybody soon.